Okay.
When we drain the oil, we will do it into this receptacle.
Not the drain.
Using this and one of these. No idea what size it is. We're about to find out. One of the awesome things about owning a Ford Transit, you get his jacket up. Check this out. Amazing! No jacket required.
Yeah.
It is a 13mm socket. It goes on top of here. And obviously what you want to do is pour oil all over the public highway.
And
by
your face.
all over the public highway, I mean, you do not want to do that. You should get in trouble. And by 13mm, I of course mean 14mm? No, I did mean 13mm. Didn't go on the first time. Right, get your ratchet, set it to break loose. Specs. Nope, wrong way. Okay. Yeah. Now obviously what you want to do is pull your bucket underneath, keep your hands well clear, and then just wind it out while pushing inwards.
Make sure you wear gloves.
Make sure you wear gloves because that's really important. This stuff is not good for you. So you want to definitely make sure that you wear gloves. And then once you're all the way out, what you want to master is the epic pull. What? What? Check out how much oil is on my hand. None. Like a boss. Right, just let it drain out now and just continue to drain out. Once it slows to a trickle, we'll pop it back in. There's one thing I've learned with diesel engines, you will never get all of the oil out and you will never get like a perfectly clean oil change. It always comes out black. Like you run the engine for like 5 seconds, check the dipstick and it's all black again. So that's pretty much standard. We're just going to let this drain out for now. I'm going to clean off this plug, pop it back in, and then fill it up with oil and change this filter over here, which is probably like a ridiculously sized socket, which I'm about to go and get. Oh. We've had a couple of beers, which means that obviously enough engine oil is drained out. So we're going to pop this back in. It's only dripping. Always do it in by hand. You want to cross thread this bad boy. And then once it's in, man, that thing's like,
Ooh.
Almost got me. Just do that up reasonably tight.
Mate, if you wanted a drink, I would have got you some in.
Well, if you'd offered, I might have said yes. And then just... there we go. Right, now what we need to do is take off the filter, which we will do now. We're recording.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Just what I wanted, my rendition of that song. We have a 36mm on a bar, which we will set to loosening, and then we will, oh yeah, loosen it. That was done at way too tight for a bar of this size. It should not have been that hard to undo. And then to save the dolphins / environment / ocean, we will slide that underneath. Oh no, dude, can you see that in the distance? All my tissue paper's run away. Look, point the camera around this side. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Ah, come on! Give me a break!
It's a bit overexposed though, because it's...
Oh dear. So I'm exposing the dolphins to death. Okay, it is now spinning freely by the hand, which means that it is about to weigh itself all over me, which is obviously the best about these gravity fed oil filters, is that they're really, really clean to replace. They don't make any mess, which is a huge advantage. Ford thought of that. Like that. So obviously you can see that my hand is completely clean. No oil went anywhere apart from where it was supposed to go, which is obviously a great design by Ford. So, good job. Well happy with that. Maybe I should do a little oil mustache. Nah, I'll get dirty. Ah, come on Ford, when are you gonna get your act together? Hello, my name is Friend, and I am your friend. Today we will change this oil filter. You know the oil filter is still good when it's black, we're going to change it anyway. So,
What colour does it have to turn to not be good?
like a golden colour is pretty bad. That's what you don't want. If your oil is golden, you need to like really raise the revs. You're not giving it enough revs. That's bad.
But why is that one golden?
That's exactly the thing. Like, this is brand new, and then once we give it the revs, this will be black. That's what we want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What I do need to do is empty out the oil. Check that out. Yeah? Need to empty that out. In order to get the old oil seal out. Check this out. Let's just see if I can. Do you know, it's just so much easier with dry hands. I should have just worn gloves and then changed them. Come on. Come to daddy. There we go. And then you just rip it off like that. Boss. And then using the very, very clean old oil on your hands, you just lubricate the new seal. Chuck that on. And now it goes in the last groove. So if you look here, you basically just keep pushing, rolling it over until eventually it rolls into here, all the way around. That's basically where it seals up. Before I put this back in the car, I'm going to clean this out with a little bit of brake clean, get a little bit of paper towel in there. Otherwise our new filter is just going to be completely trashed immediately by this old horrific oil, which I'll show you now.
Now.
And you just wipe it out using your amazing skills that you've learned over the years of life. That will do. And now we'll get a secondary piece of Super Mega Ultra Clean stuff. Just make sure it's dry. I don't really want to put the new oil filter in there while we still have some brake cleaner in there. It evaporates pretty quickly, but just give it my best shot of making it super clean. This is actually the important part. Like, the cleaner the oil filter housing is, the cleaner your oil change is going to be. And in a diesel, that's kind of important because it's going to get dirty really quickly anyway. So you might as well spend a little bit of time making sure that's clean and having oil that lasts just a little bit longer, because I'm sure that it does make a difference. New filter, just clicks in. There you go. See? So it just stays in there basically. I just thread this on by hand, and once I get it as tight as I can with my oily hands, I give it one very, very small turn with the ratchet. If you do like a big turn with the ratchet, you'll be in trouble, because the next time you come to take it off, it's going to be so tight. It's going to be unreal. So we're going to do that first. We're also going to give a little bit of brake clean to the underside of the engine to clean out the housing down there, and then after that it's just a case of simply filling up the oil.
So now we fill it up with oil?
I mean, you can fill it up with oil. If you don't want to fill it up with oil, you can put in like engine oil. You can put in like vegetable oil, WD-40.
I heard on the Honda forums you're supposed to fill it all the way to the top.
I did hear that. I personally don't recommend it. I think we should keep it below the minimum.
Yeah.
Because less is more.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Honda owners, so presumptuous.
Do you know, people from that sarcasm are going to think that you're supposed to fill it all the way up to the top now. Because they're not going to know where the line is on the joke.
What can I do? I'm only one man. I honestly have no idea how much oil we drained out of this. We didn't check if we had extra oil in the back. I only have 5 litres.
Oh, I think you need 6.
Yeah, that's why before I did this, I was going to check that we actually had the extra oil in the back.
Okay.
The smoke, the smells that will come from running an engine without oil is like, it's like going to a 5-star Michelin restaurant. It's great. You're going to love it. You should definitely try that.
Such a gearhead.
that is the downside of having a funnel with a filter in it. It takes ages for the oil to go down. Look, watch how slowly it goes down. We fill it up. Since we have so much oil left to go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Before we want to take out the old air filter, which looks in mint condition because it's done like 2,000 miles.
No, we didn't replace it at the last service.
Did we not?
No.
It looks good. Man, that air filter looks good. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, take a look in there.
It's not too bad. I've seen worse.
That's not great. These only filter out like tiny microns, so even though it looks clean, it may not be. So let's pop in the new Bosch one, if it fits. It fits. And now what we want to do is pop on little... It's got a little clip, these two little clips here go into, let me show you, the back there. So they have to clip into there, but you need to be careful that you don't crush down the orange part of the air filter when you do that.
The seal. The rubbery bits.
The air filter rubbery bit seal, aka the important part.
The thingy-mabob.
I like to crush this little whatever that is out of the way. To squeeze this back in. And then dig it into the... Need to make sure it's actually in there. It is in there. Which means, let's clip that down there.
I'm getting flashbacks to nursery.
Clip that down there.
Trying to put the square peg through the round hole.
Oh mate, I succeeded. And that's why I've gone on to do such great things with my life. Put this vacuum line, whatever that does, into there. Pop this bad boy, whatever that does, back onto there. Get your electric proof screwdriver.
Insulated.
You don't want to get an electrocution from the air filter.
Nope.
Tighten that up, like so. This is the best thing we've ever done. No. What do you think? And there we go. The oil is changed. I topped up the power steering fluid reservoir as well because it was squeaking, and changed the air filter. Where are they going? Hey! Hey! You haven't paid!